The Rocky Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Buffaloes will get us started with the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Missouri's offense will get the first swing of the game. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach, so much fun to play with, and a guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you're going to get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers to them.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So Colorado's offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know.
Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. Pressure, nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big. When he gets that handoff going to the right, he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Wants to fire on second down. And the pass is incomplete. Short boost by the hit. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. The quick out. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw it again. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Missouri.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in the rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Extending the play. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield here.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down.
Well, it's plays like that I hope this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Ran down the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Buffaloes have it with a first and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Throwing right. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back.
It's really tough as a quarterback to throw down here in the red zone because the windows, they constrict so quickly. Quarterback lucky that ball wasn't picked. He tried to force that one into double coverage.
He's got his man. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Buffaloes trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. And he puts through the extra point. They took it 64 yards right down the field. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. The give on the counter. Jukes his way for more. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Man, how about this offense? A little counter, a little misdirection. Get everybody's eyes going one direction. They go back the other way. Nice execution by the offense to make the big running play down the field.
Short gain on the play before he slides.
And you can run the football effective and then bootleg off of it. You get the running game and everybody biting up on it. And then all of a sudden the quarterback bootlegs out to the right. I tell you what, the defense did a really good job, though, staying with it, taking away the deep pass, and coming up and holding this to a minimal gain.
It's on target and complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Harry finds a soft spot. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, looking again to throw. Gets it out fast. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. He wants to throw. Complete. Give him 6. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their... And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Open runway ahead. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Buffaloes will snap it on first and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The Buffaloes have pushed it inside the 20. Buying some time. Dances away again. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. We want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we make them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down. Facing a third down and short from the 26. The sweet feet buy a little time. He gets the job done, picking up the first down defense with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Powers through the defender. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Not much running room. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
But that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there.
100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting them. Next guy, don't assume it.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking for a man, it's Jordan. That is just a sideline clinic. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10.
A lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to pass it out.
This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. The best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. It's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and come.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Now from inside the red zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rep.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This offense has a second down play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Squirts across the 30 to the 32. A pickup of 5. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, picks off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that.
He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. He'll get rid of it. A strike downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Trying to escape and get it himself. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. They built the screen setup. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man. Just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. A 51-yard field goal is not really unreasonable in terms of range, but they'll try to convert on fourth down.
And fourth and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
After the incompletion, here comes second and 10 from the 32. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. They're going to go to the air on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Let's it fly! He makes a catch in the end zone! Touchdown, Bucs! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see those, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. No one got the quarterback to throw the football.
And that ball is picked up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Tiger. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The give is to Williams. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attack.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. A first down for the offense. Wide out in motion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Hit as he throws. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. And the defense snatches it, and they reverse the field.
Fumble great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, but man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to run for it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Slams ahead. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Nice job by the defense. 1st and goal situation. You can expect a run a lot of the times. They were physical, got in the backfield, stuffed the run.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Trying to power it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Jordan. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Now the play fake, feeling some heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to get the first through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it. Open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, 1st down. The give to the tailback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Velasquez. Good, solid tackle. If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. And the Tigers are flying down the field. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. The give out of the gun. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. On 1st and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. Throw to the end zone, picked off. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. He looks that one in nicely. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Coming out on 2nd down, trying to put this one away. On the move. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's going to run it. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Really nice time. Nice job by the quarterback. He drops back to pass. But how about saving your best for when it matters most late in the ballgame? Biggest run of the day in a big moment.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll run deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out, he lobs one high on the left side. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got
Let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Florida Atlantic is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Boca for some time. They're up 14 over the Pandas. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. A third and long coming up here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to get to him. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. On target over the middle. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's got it.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking off. Trying to find his man on first down. They get to him as he throws. And here's the pick. Oh, did they need that right now? And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the big fella. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Missouri wants to go fast.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Pocket starts to collapse. On target. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short game. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. this drive firing. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They're trying to... And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And this is one of those where you go, oof. You start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead to +2 possessions in the 4th quarter. But now you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He's got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They got him. It's a sack. And what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
And after failing to get that 4th down, it just feels like this game is over. They are going to need a miracle. They're going to need a quick 3 and out. They're going to need a turnover or something to have any shot at getting back in this game.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Pressure coming. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. On the ready. Big 1st down sack for the defense brings up 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Jordan. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Buffalo! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be brought down. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be. That's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Getting some heat. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Fires on the move. It's caught downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Timeout called by the offense, and now they fourth down. They're taken to the air. Makes the catch past the sticks. Touchdown, Missouri! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. He'll try the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been